But I'm going to move on. I'm going to take this off, and I think we're going to give a few minutes to Smackdown. So this past Friday, which was a 3-hour Smackdown. Once again, our review is in the description below, so we have a comprehensive review for every storyline, but we're not going to do all that now. I'm just going to give this 5 minutes. And major points. I only have one major point that I took away. It was a 3-hour show, which I hate. Honestly, I'm going to rip on SmackDown because, God, it's so sad now that it's turned into the old Raw, where it's hard to get through, man. Like, I used to run through SmackDown, like, quickly, and then I'd get it out the way. Now it's like I can't even finish it, and I got to try it again the next day, and the next day, and maybe, but...
You wanted it to be 3 hours, man. You were like, that's cool, 3 hours.
Well, I thought they would add more stuff. Like, why are they sending girls down to NXT? Like, why is Unholy Union going down to NXT? These are people they should be using in storylines. Like, make more storylines, not keep the same 2 hours of storylines and stretch it out into 3 hours by going really super slow. Sorry, but they fucked up the show. Everyone is saying WWE's on such a high run and they're making money off Netflix. This is a criticism. SmackDown sucks now, okay? I'm sorry. It's a boring shit show, and I'm just like struggling to get through it. But anyways, the only thing I could take away from this day's SmackDown was that Solo wasn't there. He had just lost on Monday, the Tribal Combat. And Vlad, how would you describe this? Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga continue the battle with Cody without Solo, right? That's the best I could explain it. All right, so let me pull up, I guess, a couple of pictures while I get comments from Vlad. But here's Jacob and Tama Tonga. So they showed up. They're not loyal to Solo. They didn't really mention Solo, but they continued the same exact fight that they were doing with Cody and everything. So they had a moment where they cornered Paul Heyman, and Cody came in, and Cody and Heyman are all chummy and everything. But anyways, so what did you think of this? I'll start with you, Vlad. So no Solo. They didn't address that situation at all. They just punted the ball down the field. Right? I guess we'll find out later.
Yeah, I mean, they'll address it. He's back next week. I don't think that's a big deal. I thought the opening segment was really good. I thought the stuff when Nakamura and LA Knight had their match, and then they interfered, and then Fatu.
You can't say the bloodline anymore. I guess Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga.
I think they have to be a different group now. Call them by their names. When they interfered, I thought that was really great. And then they obviously had the match at the end where I believe they won, right? Oh, yeah, they won.
Yes, they won.
Cody went off.
Fought off with
Kevin Owens, right?
Kevin Owens, yeah.
Kevin Owens.
This is a picture of.
I've been critical of Kevin Owens previously, but I think this feud has really heated up pretty well. Like, it's going really great. So I mean, yeah, there's still stuff in SmackDown that's really good, but I mean, I think in your case, because you have to take notes on everything, it seems like a slog. I watch it only what I want to watch and what I care about, so I don't have to deal with what you're dealing with. Like, I'm not taking notes on every little match and every little moment because I know this is not going to be good. Like, I can see it as it's happening. This is a waste of my time. So I'm going to the stuff that I care about.
All right.
And the stuff that we saw was good. All
right. So you don't mind it. All right, Robert. Do you have any comments on the bloodline they were called, I guess now they're no longer there. So you can comment on that. And another thing that happened was Tiffany Stratton's segment. I thought was interesting how she put herself over. That she said she had the plan the whole time to turn on Nia, and waited for her to drop her guard down. But okay, so those are the two angles that you can speak on, whichever one you think is more important. Whatever.
Sure, yeah, the Bloodline Cody angle I thought was pretty cool. The opening segment was nice. I don't think it's a big deal that Solo wasn't there. I mean, he had just lost a big match on Raw, so I didn't really mind it. The LA Knight Nakamura match was cool. I think Nakamura currently has the coolest entrance in all of wrestling, probably, in my opinion. But yeah, and then the last match between Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga versus Cody and Jimmy, that was okay. What else? Oh, the Tiffany Stratton thing. You know what's funny? because she was delivering a heel promo, but she was still getting cheered. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, and then Nia came out and called her an ungrateful little shit.
Right.
Yes.
And Nia was getting booed. I don't know.
Well, I thought it was very interesting that Tiffany put herself over, that she said she had this plan to turn on Nia the whole time. I was like, well, okay, if that's true, you got to give it to her. What can I say?
What else could she say, though? I mean, what else?
Yeah. Oh, that was a brilliant plan then, if that was really her plan.
Yeah, I'll say that. It was genius.
Well, and then I guess Bayley won a four-way that she's going to be the next number one contender.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.